Okay. Three big things that have impacted my life. They're things that I've learned. They've meant a lot to me in the past. I will use them as a guiding light going forward in the future. And I think they're going to mean a lot to my kids, not just now, but also down the road. So, one thing is I am accountable for my choices, my actions, my decisions. No one else is. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. I can't blame others. Everything has a consequence. And I think this is a really big one for kids as they grow up. The decisions that they make, the choices that they decide to follow through with, the actions that they take, there is going to be a consequence. It could be a good consequence or it could be a bad consequence. Regardless, though, it will have an outcome that will affect them. Now, this will be an outcome that they'll hopefully learn from and maybe make a little better choice, better decision, a little different action down the road. Or it will confirm that they made the right choice, they made the right decision, the right action, they handled it well. So hopefully improvement, progress happens from this. But to always remember that we are ultimately accountable. Nobody else is, I think is huge. That's number one. So number two kind of plays off of that. A victim mentality or a mindset will keep you a victim. It drives me absolutely bonkers when people like to victimize themselves all the time. They feel like things are done to them and that it's out of their control, that kind of thing. What I want my kids to know and what I try to use for myself is that I don't want the bad things in life to define me. I don't want to focus on those bad things. I don't want that to be my everything in life. I don't want to be unhappy. It's not what's best. It's not what others want to be around. At some point, people are going to be tired of somebody that is just negative, focused on all the bad, focused on the fact that it was somebody else who did this. It was not their fault, really. They don't own their stuff. So I want to live in the present. I don't want to live in the past. I want to live in the present and I want to live looking forward in the future. And ideally, if we can help others avoid some of the mistakes that we've made or some of the pitfalls that we've been in, or if we can help steer them out of potential danger without doing it for them, if we can just inspire, inform, give people something to think about, I think that's a positive. I take control of my actions here. If I did something that was not right, I want to sit back and own it, learn from it, move forward. That's how I keep control of my life. So that was number two. So number three is if I want something, I have to work hard for it. You can't expect that it's going to happen for you automatically. Nobody owes you anything. They're not going to do it for you just because, or just because you're a nice person, or just because you think you deserve it. You need to figure out what you want. I need to figure out what I want, and I need to make it happen. And the way that I make it happen is by working hard and focusing on it and learning from the mistakes along the way and improving along the way. So if I want it bad enough, I know that I'll do it. Now, sometimes when I come up short, it's because I realized that it's not something that I actually wanted, or it's not something that I was willing to put in the work to actually achieve. So therefore, if I do follow through and I put in that effort and I put in that focus and I'm learning from my mistakes and I'm moving forward, then I earn it instead of it being given to me. And I think when I earn it, I value it so much more. I cherish it. It's so much more meaningful to me. It is a lifelong connection that I can actually hold on to myself to fuel me through bad times, rough times, times when I may question myself. It's also something that I can use an example for others. And the main people that I want to, provide examples to are my kids. But I need to demonstrate it first. I need to actually show up and do it. And earned success to me is that inner fuel. That's the stuff that keeps me going through the awesome times, or if I question like, okay, this is an aggressive goal, or this is a pretty high bar I'm setting for myself. Can I actually achieve it? Well, if I've proven to myself in the past that I have done it, then I feel pretty confident that I can do it going forward. So, and when I earn that, that keeps me going for the next desire that I have. So those are 3 things that I've learned for myself that I hold very near and dear. I hope that my kids hold the same 3, as well as number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because there's a whole bunch of them out there. But these are 3 big ones to me. I hope there are 3 big ones for you. What is bigger than these 3? Because these are 3 big ones to me. But I'm really curious as far as what you would put in your top handful, because maybe I'll agree, maybe I can learn something. So that's what I've got. Thank you.